boy. Cash.
Hi, Mama.
Hi, baby.
Hi, Puppy.
Good boy. Okay, so we are working on Cash's impulse control. He is a young male adult Doberman. I think he's getting close to 1, or he is 1 now. I've been working with him since he was 10 weeks old. As he has grown, his body has gotten larger, obviously, which means the world has really opened up for him because now he can see on top of the counters at home. He can outrun the other dogs in the home. He can, unfortunately, be a little too rough when he's playing with both dogs and people. So what we're starting to work on here is impulse control. Just because you see something doesn't mean you get to go do it. Just because you want something doesn't mean you can have it. Just because you're getting excited and amped up does not mean you can start to mouth. So I'll show you here an example. If I start petting him, oh, good boy. Wow, good boy. Good boy. I'm not being particularly exciting. I'm not, getting really vocal or anything like that. Just me moving my hands, talking to him, all this stuff. The mouth opens, he's mouthing, and unfortunately, when you have a large dog, that can get dangerous very quickly. So it's one of the things that we're working on today is calm petting. I remove my hands when he starts mouthing. Good boy. Good. Yes, good boy. Just very calm. Good boy. Yes, good boy. Good job, Cash. Yes. Release. Good boy. Oh, thank you. Good boy. Yeah. I sneeze. I just gotta blow my nose. Wipe your nose. You're welcome. Yep. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Do that now. So, in Cash's home, there are several adults, but there's also a small baby. Cash is frequently around toddler-sized children, and both the baby, obviously right now, doesn't move a whole lot, but babies do make weird noises. They cry, they're high-pitched. A lot of dogs have trouble with toddlers and small kids that are able to run and scream and jump and do all these things that they're fun and exciting. But when you have any kind of a prey drive in dogs, that really ramps them up because they're not seeing it as a small human, they're seeing it as what a prey animal does, right? If we look at bunnies, bunnies are going to jump, move very fastly. They make that high-pitched noise if they're being attacked. So you have to look at it in the eyes of the dog and not with the common sense of the human. Oh, that's just a small child playing. Well, it's not to a dog. It's, oh, is this now a toy for me? Like, what is this? They have a hard time understanding. A lot of dogs will also really have a hard time with the body posture, the body language of a child, because kids are, for the most part, eye level with them. Dogs really don't look eye to eye with each other. if they do, it can be interpreted as very aggressive, very on the offense. Is that dog gonna attack me? Is that dog gonna come after me? And they obviously, they look at the other body languages too, where the tail is, the ears, the shift in the body, the stance, all that stuff. But when you have the small child that's eye level, that's running at them or walking to them, arm outstretched, it's all very aggressive. So a lot of dogs feel very defensive when it comes to kids interacting with them. They have a hard time understanding, well, is this the appropriate time for me to act how my genetics want me to act? Or, how do I react with this? So it's our job to help them with that. And one of these big things is the impulse control, helping them decide, okay, now is not the time for me to do this behavior or XYZ behavior. Cash. Good boy. Down. Good. Down. Yes. Good boy. So impulse control is just that right there. We're waiting between treats and he's like, well, I'll just get up from this down, even though I haven't been told to get up from the down. And he does have a release cue that tells him, hey, you're all done with this. You can go do this now, XYZ. So release can be used in a lot of different ways, a lot of different avenues. It can be used to release them from in and out of the house, going in and out of doorways, releasing them from walking loosely at your side so that they can explore or sniff around, releasing them to eat their food if they're waiting to eat their dinner. But that ties into the impulse control because we're getting this understanding of, he's got his leash stuck on his leg. Cash, come here. Oh, you fixed it. Good boy. So we're fixing this understanding of it. You can go to whatever you want, whenever you want. And that's not the case when we have a young, intact, strong, powerful dog. That's the last thing that you want. Is there has to be this understanding of, nope, there are boundaries, there's expectations, and you have to follow my lead. Now, this isn't an alpha male, alpha dominant dog theory that has been deconstructed several years ago. Dogs do not understand when you're trying to be dominant over them. Right, Cash? Good boy. Good. Now, if I hold his leash, he understands, okay, I have to stay with her, she's holding my leash. What I'm trying to gain the understanding for him is that even if I'm not holding your leash, let's say you're at home and you're told to go to place, that you don't have that option, right? If he really wants that bone, we're not going to do that right now. Come here. Cash. Sit. Good boy. Good. And for the most part, he does walk really well on the leash. He's very mindful of leash pressure. That's one of those things that we started on very early, very young. He's got very good recall. Again, something that we started on very early, very young. Those two I feel are the hardest to teach an adult dog. And this impulse control thing, it's something that we've been working on loosely since he was a puppy. But it's also important that puppies have to be puppies. I can't expect him to be 8 weeks old and be perfectly behaved and have perfect impulse control. Good. So what we're using right now is this thing on the ground. We're right next to it, but just because we're right next to it doesn't mean you're gonna go have it. Good boy. And all I want is for him to relax on his own. I'm not telling him to relax. This can be something that's very hard for a lot of working dogs, is knowing how to relax by themselves, without being in a crate where they're kind of forced to relax. Good boy. Brown is my toner. She comes to me to work. It's a good distraction for him. That's your snack. Good boy. Good boy, Cash. Good boy. Yeah, good boy.